Black women have been the blueprint of humanity and society. So why does history erase their names and glorify men? History teaches us that men created society, that men built civilization, led revolutions, and drove innovation. But here's the truth. Black women have been the foundation of it all. It isn't just about contributing. From the very origins of humanity to the systems that sustain the world today, Black women's work, brilliance, and sacrifices have been stolen, buried, and erased. And it wasn't an accident. It was deliberate. Patriarchy and white supremacy rewrote history to protect the illusion of male and white dominance. This brings us to Law 41 of the 48 Laws of Power. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. But here's the twist. Black women's shoes were never empty. Men didn't just step into them. They stole the path that Black women already paved. Let's start with science. Mitochondrial Eve, ever heard of her? She's the African woman scientists have proven that all of humanity are descendants from. Black women didn't just help build the world, they gave life to it. But the fact rarely gets mentioned because it dismantles the narrative of male and white superiority. In space exploration, Katherine Johnson's mathematical genius made it possible for NASA to send astronauts into orbit and to the moon. John Glenn himself said that he wouldn't trust the numbers until Johnson verified them himself. Yet, for decades, white men took the glory while she remained hidden. In medicine, Henrietta Lacks's immortal cells have saved countless lives, fueling breakthrough in vaccines, cancer treatments, and fertility research. But her body is used without consent, and her family was left out while others profited from her DNA. In music, Sister Rosetta Tharpe created rock and roll. Her electric guitar and gospel sound inspired Elvis Presley and Chuck Berry. Yet history crowned them kings of a genre Black women invented. In the civil rights movement, Black women were the backbone. Ella Baker built the infrastructure. Claudette Colvin refused to give her seat before Rosa Parks. And Fannie Lou Hamer risked her life for voting rights. But men were made the face of the struggle, while Black women's leadership was buried. Even in ancient societies, African women were the first agricultural innovators, the knowledge keepers, and the builders of early civilizations. Yet colonization and patriarchy rewrote history to erase their brilliance and glorify men. This eraser isn't passive. It's intentional. By hiding Black women's contributions, patriarchal systems convinced us that men built society alone. They forced Black women to start from scratch, generation after generation, while men benefit from stolen legacies. So whose name have you seen erased from to glorify someone else? Drop the names of Black women whose brilliance deserves to be remembered in the comments. Let's reclaim her story together.